It's not nice. It's pretty crappy. The house that you're staying in that I'm paying for, that's nice.
Is Avi gonna be here soon?
Yeah, he should be here any time now, so we can stop asking.
Sorry, I'm late.
If you were sorry, you wouldn't always be late.
I'm sorry that I'm late.
Okay, can we get started?
Of course. Cherie, you called this meeting. Is your client willing to agree to our terms?
Absolutely not.
Then what are we doing here?
We're here as a formality. If we can't have this matter settled today in this room, then I'm filing a motion to have this case heard by a judge.
All right. File if you must, counselor, but the judge is only going to deny your motion. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson have to negotiate for the next 30 days before any bench trial is sought.
Unless domestic violence is involved.
Domestic violence? Are you accusing my client of domestic battery, Miss Johnson?
Well, he did put his fist through a window at Mrs. Lawrence Christopher's residence yesterday. A police report was filed, of course.
Okay, no, it's not Miss Lawrence Christopher's residence. It's my residence. And I broke the window because she broke her promise, all right? When she changed the locks to the place where I store my band's sound equipment, all right? No sound equipment means no shows. No shows means that Miss Lawrence Christopher's mortgage doesn't get paid. I needed to...
Cal. Your client agreed to not changing the locks on the house.
Well, it's obvious why she did. Your client is a raging lunatic who puts his fist through window.
My client put his fist through the window because he wanted to get to his personal belongings, not to hurt Miss Lawrence Christopher.
Can you prove that?
Cherie, no judge is going to listen to any of your turn of events.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Avi. Your client has paid hush money to 3 paparazzi whom he attacked in broad daylight. His bad boy rock star persona isn't going to be working in his favor this time.
What does she want?
Half.
No, we're not giving you half.
Mrs. Lawrence Christopher holds a degree in law that she has never used because she's spent her life keeping house for your client.
Miss Lawrence Christopher earned 0 income the year that she married Mr. Christopher.
Because she was a student then.
She hasn't earned a dime since.
Well, being your client's wife was a full-time job.
Which is why my client has agreed to letting her hold on to the $1.3 million in furs and jewelry and all that, all those gifts he's been giving her for the past 5 years.
Avi, July is not some high school educated stripper who fell into a Cinderella story. She is well educated and affluent, and she's been loyal to your client. She's never gone back on their wedding vows. She's put food on the table for breakfast and dinner every day until the day that she left your client. And judges don't ignore things like that.
It's not about the money, July.
Mr. Christopher, we've been through this. If you have questions,
Okay, you need to go.
them to
Get
me.
out. You get out.
Excuse me?
I need to talk to my wife
I'll
alone.
speak with him. If he agrees to settle today.
Cal, I wouldn't advise that you sit here and speak with her by yourself. But it's probably a good idea that you try to close this out today. I mean, the fist through the window thing.
Yeah, okay.
That's not gonna
I'm
work.
gonna settle it today.
Okay.
Okay. I just need you two to give us a moment alone. You do, Avi. July, you were good to me.
Not good enough.
Okay, don't do that.
Why not? It's true. For the past 5 years, my life has been about making you happy, Cal. Keeping your house, making your meals, changing cities every time your band records a new album, catering to your sexual fantasies.
July,
but it wasn't good enough. Not for you.
Okay, July.
Because you're not just a man. You're Cal Christopher, and the Cal Christopher deserves better
July,
than a
stop.
faithful, loyal wife who gave up everything she wanted.
You checked out.
Checked out?
Yes, you checked out. All right? I mean, you were there, but you weren't there. And you cooked and you cleaned like it was your goddamn job, July, but it was like I was married to a fucking robot.
So that's your excuse
My excuse.
for cheating. I checked out, and that's your excuse for having an affair with that bitch.
It's not an excuse,
It's
July.
your excuse
It-
for stabbing me in the fucking back.
It's not an excuse. It's not. Okay? I'm sorry. July, I'm sorry.
Is that supposed to make it better?
No. No, it's not supposed to make it better. We were supposed to make it better, July. We, as in us, the two of us. But we can't because you left.
You cheated.
Yes! Yes, I cheated, all right? It was a mistake. I made a mistake. But so did you, July.
I had to leave.
You should have stayed.
You made a fool of me.
You-
You cheated on me.
You made a commitment to me, okay? For better or for worse. You promised me you wouldn't leave me. You promised.
That was before.
Before what?
Before.
Is there another man?
Cal, there is no other man.
Then why are you doing this? Why aren't you trying to save our marriage?
Because our marriage made me miserable, Cal. You're right. I checked out. I was depressed. And I was lonely because I gave up my friends and my family and my career to be your wife. I hated my life. And I think that I somehow blamed you for that.
You don't have to leave, July. I mean, if you want to work, I'll let you work.
How?
I mean, if you want, I can hire somebody to cook
How?
and clean for us.
How?
We can go to therapy.
I-
We can fix this, July. I don't want a divorce.
Cal, I'm happy. For the first time in 5 years, I'm happy. I don't want to go back. I want to stay here. I want to stay happy.
So you don't love me anymore?
I wish I didn't love you anymore. This would be so much easier if I didn't love you anymore.
Seemed like it was easy enough.
It's not easy, Cal.
Then what's hard about it? What's hard about it? The fact that you gotta take out the trash now by yourself?
Waking up without you. Missing the sound of your laughter. Wondering what you're doing, and if you're thinking of me like I'm thinking of you, feeling desperate for your touch. Cal, the list goes on.
Then why are you leaving? Why are you doing this?
Reconciling with you means being your wife again. Being your wife again means late night shows and groupies in new cities every year. Cal, I don't want that life anymore. I'm happy. I've been living for you, Cal. It's time I start living my life for me.
Yeah, with half my money to keep you warm at night. Fine.
Are we ready?
I don't know, July. Are we ready?
Okay, let's talk about half.
No.
No.
You heard me, Sheree. No. If Mr. Christopher is willing to settle the mortgage on our home and pay maintenance and taxes for the next 5 years, I will cede all claim to his other liquidable assets.
That seems more than fair.
And then there's Sheree's fee. Cal, are you willing to settle my tab?
How much is that?
$110,000, right, Sheree?
112,500 rather.
You hiring over there, Sheree? Great. Yes, my client will agree to pay all Sheree's.
There's one more thing.
One more condition.
I may as well tell you now. Sheree and I are founding a firm.
A firm?
A law firm.
So you're finally gonna go take that bar you've been battling about.
I passed the bar last week.
How long have you been doing?
6 months.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about.
I know.
Okay.
Look, I need to bring $1 million to the table as a partner. It would be an investment, Cal, not a settlement.
You want me to give you $1 million? You're asking me for
An investment as opposed to a settlement, yes.
Well, I mean, I want part of your shares, of course. You know, just
Her shares, not mine.
Of course not, Sheree. I'm willing to part with some of my shares. How many?
20%.
Done.
So it's done then.
It's done.
Done.
Done and done.
Done.
All right. Well, I'll have all my paperwork over to you as soon as I can get it.
Alright.
Sheree. And Miss Lawrence Christopher, or should I say counselor?
Miss Lawrence is fine. Thank you, Avi.
Oh. Call me, look.
You know, a judge would have given you half.
You're giving me enough.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you for the investment. Look, Cal, if you're ever tired of the late night shows and the traveling and you just want to plant some seeds, you could do that here. I mean, this is a great place to do that.
With you?
With me.